You pay for high-speed internet. The box says up to 100 Mbps, yet your video keeps buffering at the worst moment. Your Zoom meeting freezes just as you're about to speak, and that email with a simple PDF attachment, still loading. It's frustrating, and you're not alone. The truth is there are reasons your internet feels broken, and they're more common and fixable than you think. Let's walk through 15 surprisingly real reasons your internet is slow, and how to solve them, one by one. 1. You're sitting on your couch trying to stream a movie. It worked yesterday, but tonight the quality keeps dropping. You glance at your router across the house, tucked behind a TV stand next to a metal lamp. What you don't realize is that your Wi-Fi signal is dying before it even reaches your phone. Just like sound becomes fainter the farther it travels, so does your Wi-Fi signal. If your router is blocked by thick walls or buried behind metal or concrete, your signal drops sharply. The more barriers, the worse it gets. To fix this, move your router to an open central location. Raise it if possible. Avoid hiding it near microwaves, fridges, or water heaters. These disrupt signals more than you'd expect. 2. Let's say your kids are watching YouTube on the TV. Your partner is on a video call in the other room. Meanwhile, your laptop's uploading photos, your smart doorbell is pinging the cloud, and your thermostat is checking for firmware updates. Everything's connected, and everything's hungry for bandwidth. Each device chips away at your internet. Eventually, your speed gets spread too thin. Many don't realize this silent traffic jam is why the internet crawls during peak times. The solution? Start by logging into your router. Most models show a list of connected devices. You'll likely be surprised. Disconnect unused gadgets. Consider upgrading your plan or router if your household has more than 10 active devices, which is more common than you think. Free. Now here's the kicker. Sometimes the problem is your internet plan itself. ISPs market flashy speeds, up to being the key phrase. You might be paying for 50 Mbps, but during peak hours, you're only getting 15. And that's just download speed. Upload, the speed that powers video calls, file sharing, and gaming, is often 5 times slower. Go to Speedtest.net and check your actual speed. Compare it to your plan. If it's consistently lower, call your provider. Ask if you're on shared bandwidth. Sometimes, upgrading to a more stable fiber connection changes everything. 4. You bought your router 5 years ago. It still blinks, so it must be fine. Alright? Here's the truth. Technology evolves. An old router might only support Wi-Fi 4 or 5. That's like driving a 2005 sedan on a 2025 highway. You'll get there, but not quickly or safely. Newer routers support Wi-Fi 6. That means faster speeds, better performance with multiple devices, and stronger signal through walls. Even worse, some old routers haven't had firmware updates in years, which means you're vulnerable to both performance drops and security risks. If your router is more than 4 years old, it may be time to replace it. 5. Have you ever typed a web address and waited even though your speed seems fine? It might be your DNS server, the system that converts web names into IP addresses. Think of DNS like your internet's phone book. A slow one means longer wait times before pages even begin to load. Most ISPs assign default DNS servers that aren't optimized, but you can change it. Try Google DNS 8.8.8.8 or Cloudflare 1.1.1.1. It takes 2 minutes to update in your network settings. For many, it's an instant fix to long-standing lag. 6. You're on a Zoom call and your face freezes. Everyone else hears your robotic voice. You blame Zoom, but the real culprit might be 3 meters away. Microwaves, baby monitors, Bluetooth speakers, these household items operate on the same frequency as your Wi-Fi. It's called interference, and it's very real. If you're still using the 2.4 GHz band, switch to 5 GHz. It has shorter range but faces less interference. Most modern routers allow dual band setup. Use 5 GHz for streaming and work and leave 2.4 GHz for background devices. 7. Let's talk about the hidden vampires of the digital world. Your computer looks idle, but in the background it's updating Windows, syncing Dropbox, scanning with antivirus, and uploading your photos to iCloud. All that eats bandwidth, quietly, constantly. Open Task Manager, Windows, or Activity Monitor Mac to see what's hogging your connection. You might be shocked. Pause or disable apps you're not actively using. And if you're on limited data, set cloud backups to manual. 8. Sometimes the bottleneck isn't the internet, it's your device. Your old laptop with 4GB RAM and a spinning hard drive might not be able to handle modern websites and video. Even if your speed is great, your experience will still feel slow. If your browser has 20 tabs open, multiple extensions installed, and you haven't restarted in a week, it's time for a refresh. Clear cache, close background programs, and consider upgrading your hardware. A 40-dollar SSD upgrade can make an old computer feel brand new. 9. Let's address a more controversial truth. Internet providers sometimes slow you down on purpose. It's called throttling, and it happens when you stream too much, game too long, or use specific services like YouTube or Netflix. How do you know if you're being throttled? Use a VPN. If your speeds improve with the VPN on, your ISP is likely throttling your connection. It's frustrating, but now at least you'll know. 10. Your house may be working against you. Seriously? Brick walls, concrete floors, water tanks, thick mirrors, all weaken Wi-Fi signals. So do large metal appliances and even certain paints. If you live in a multi-story house or older building, you may need a mesh Wi-Fi system. It spreads the signal across multiple access points, eliminating dead zones. Place one unit near your work area, another near the streaming TV, you'll notice the difference. 11. Ever wonder why your Zoom call crashes while your kids stream YouTube in perfect HD? That's upload congestion. Most internet plans are download heavy, but video calls, file uploads, and live streams rely on upload bandwidth. If you're uploading big files or syncing cloud backups while on a call, things break. Schedule backups for nighttime. Close upload-heavy apps during meetings. And if you're serious about work from home, ask your ISP for a plan with better upload speed. 12. Let's talk security and bandwidth theft. If someone hacked your Wi-Fi, they could be streaming, downloading, or worse, and you'll be the one dealing with the lag. Worse still, malware on your own devices can eat data in the background, sending information to unknown servers. Change your Wi-Fi password every few months. Use WPA3 if your router supports it, and run a full antivirus scan monthly. Protect your network like you protect your bank account. 13. Your browser is bloated. It's overloaded with tabs, extensions, cached files, cookies, and trackers. Even powerful systems can lag when browsers are clogged. Clean it up. Use built-in browser tools to clear history and cookies. Remove extensions you haven't touched in months. Try lighter browsers like Brave or Firefox for lower memory use. It sounds small, but it adds up. 14. Sometimes it's just a website. If one site is slow while others work fine, it's likely a server issue. Maybe the site is under heavy traffic, or their hosting service is experiencing downtime. You can check with websites like Down Detector or Is It Down Right Now. Try opening it on mobile data to compare. If it's still slow, the site is the problem, not you. 15. Finally, the one you can't control, but need to understand. Your neighborhood's internet infrastructure may be outdated. Some areas still rely on copper cables instead of fiber optics. That limits your speed, regardless of your plan or equipment. You may notice speeds drop at night when everyone's online. That's called contention. The network gets congested. If this is you, call your provider, ask about upgrades. If nothing changes, explore alternatives like fixed wireless or satellite internet. You've just unlocked 15 reasons your internet might be slow. And more importantly, how to fight back. You don't need to suffer with bad internet. You just need to know what's really happening under the hood. Let us know in the comments. Which fix are you trying first? Subscribe for more smart tech breakdowns. Explained simply. You're watching at AI4IR, and we'll see you in the next one.